right back in last position, just preceded by All La Loire, and going on Mr. Cool by a couple of lengths here as they head towards the first. Jumps it well from Lord Transcend in second. Rooster Booster just got in a fraction close to that. But as they continue their journey down the back, it's Mr. Cool by 2 or 3 lengths. To in second place, Copeland on the inside of Lord Transcend, and further back then is Quasar. 2 or 3 lengths to Gios and Secundai, and back in the field is Ballapore, followed by Self-Defense, All La Loire, Like a Butterfly, and Rooster Booster is last. Racing out of the back, and a good shot there of Mr. Cool, Tom Scudamore, up in the firing line, just like his father used to be, forcing the issue by 2 or 3 lengths. As they settle down and race across the top of the course. Lord Transcend in second, Quasar up in third, then in fourth is Gios, followed by Copeland. A length further back in the field then is Secundai, who's in the blue jacket, followed by Self-Defense, ridden back in the field, so too Ballapore from All La Loire. And right out the back is Like a Butterfly with Rooster Booster, biding his time, Richard Johnson. He's back there absolute last. Best part of 12-15 lengths off the pace. What a mighty leap by Mr. Cool in front. Mr. Cool landed about a half length in front of Lord Transcend as they travel up the straight the first time. Leads by a length or so. In behind them, Quasar. Then in fourth was Copeland, followed on the outside by Gios and Secundai. Pace is pretty good. Further back in the field too is Self-Defense, followed by All La Loire, given plenty of air out wider as they come to the one that'll be the last next time round. And the leader just wrapped it pretty hard. Back in the field Like a Butterfly with Ballapore, and last is Rooster Booster. Heading up to the judge now. They've got just over a circuit to go. And Lord Transcend has now taken it up, sent on by Graham Lee. He'll have his first ride in the National later today. Leads by 2 or 3 lengths to Mr. Cool. Then in third is Quasar, followed by Gios, who's up on the outside in fourth. Tucked away in fifth is Copeland from Secundai and All La Loire, taking closer order now. Followed then by Self-Defense from Like a Butterfly, who's decided Charlie Swan's going to track All La Loire here. Back in the field, Ballapore, and 2 lengths to Rooster Booster, who's last, as they're back where they started. First one down the back now. This is 6 out. Lord Transcend by a length and a half. To Quasar in second, and All La Loire hit that. Mr. Cool, I should say, hit that, and is now dropping right back through the field, passed by All La Loire, as they continue their journey down the back to 5 out. Lord Transcend by a length and a half. To Quasar in the centre. Gios wide in the white colours, blue cap. Copeland sitting in behind has had a perfect run. Followed then by Secundai, and further back in the field, All La Loire. Like a Butterfly is coming into it steadily from Rooster Booster, also making ground. Self-Defense under the whip doing nothing. Back in the field, Ballapore, and Mr. Cool's dropped back to absolute last. Lord Transcend jumped 4 out, nicely clear by a couple of lengths as they prepare to leave the back. Quasar goes up into second, Copeland in third. They're followed by Gios and Secundai. Rooster Booster has now grabbed hold of the bit and has made ground to be just on the heels of the leaders, but being tracked by Like a Butterfly. Charlie Swan having his last race ride. Then on the outside is All La Loire, a long gap to Ballapore, who's struggling with Self-Defense, and forget Mr. Cool. They're on the turn for home now in the Martel Cognac Aintree hurdle. The race on in earnest here as Lord Transcend leads by a half length to Quasar. Secundai coming there. Copeland is looking for a way through now. Tony McCoy, followed then by Like a Butterfly, who's coming there strongly. All La Loire now being pushed along, and Rooster Booster's on the inside of Like a Butterfly. Coming to 3 out now, and Quasar jumped to the lead from in second Lord Transcend, then Secundai. Rooster Booster, the Cheltenham champion hurdle winner, sitting in behind them, and Like a Butterfly just in behind him. But it's Quasar who led over the second last from Secundai. The champion gets up on the rails now. It's Rooster Booster, Richard Johnson, who takes it up. Rooster Booster as they come towards the last now from Secundai, giving chase, then Quasar. Like a Butterfly, I don't think it'll be a happy ending for Charlie Swan, but 100 yards left to go. go now, and it's Rooster Booster fighting it out with Secundai. It's Rooster Booster and Secundai. They settle down to fight it right out as they go towards the line. Rooster Booster being grabbed all the while. Rooster Booster, Secundai. Secundai has just got up, I reckon, to beat Rooster Booster in a photo. The long gap then of 10 lengths to Like a Butterfly from Quasar. Behind them is Lord Transcend, then Copeland, Geos, Mr. Cool, and further back All La Loire. Self-defense pulled up before the line, and Ballapore is going to be last to cross the line. But it does look like Ruby Walsh again. It's officially a photograph, but on the outside, Secundai absolutely flying and has just got up to edge out the grey, I'd say, looking at the evidence there. And Ruby Walsh has made it 3 out of 3 on Martel Cognac Grand National Day. Can he make it 4 out of 4 by winning the National on Shotgun Willie? Here's the official placing. First number 9, it's official, Secundai. Secundai from Ireland, trained by Edward O'Grady, owned by the main Marm Syndicate, and ridden by Ruby Walsh, who picked up that ride from Norman Williamson, who unfortunately was injured yesterday and will not ride today. Second is number 8, Rooster Booster, owned by Terry Warner, trained by Philip Holmes and ridden by Richard Johnson. Third, number 11, Like a Butterfly. It wasn't to be the happy ending that many were anticipating for Charlie Swan. 681 to 1 treble it is for Ruby Walsh. Like a Butterfly, trained by Christy Roach for JP McManus. And fourth, number 7, Quasar. But there is the winning jockey, Ruby Walsh. Could it be 4 out of 4 on Shotgun Willie?